Hey fellas, Frankie Day back on YouTube. Okay guys, for this gorgeous Thursday afternoon, this is go video number 2, the final reveal for my Testors Hawk 1/32 scale Kamon H-43 Husky. I got it all done yesterday fellas, and it's all done, and so it's time for the final reveal. And the overall perspective of this kit, it's excellent. There's no fit issues at all, though. You had to acquire just a little filler, and that's about it. And the only thing that's operational in this here chopper is just the rotors. I'll demonstrate that on the final reveal. Anyway, fellas, this kit's obsolete. They don't make it no more. They got them on eBay floating around right and left, or you can find them in hobby vendors too, as you're next to your nearest neck of the woods. If you have any modeling shows to go to, because usually a lot of model conventions you go to, they got a lot of vendors there that sell goods like this old Testors kit. And I've done some research on this kit, and before it became Hawk, it was Ringo toy manufacturers. They made a lot of gimmick models back in those days, and they surrendered their molds to ITC. And when ITC went out of business, probably the very early 1960s, the molds lay dormant for a long period of time until a company called Glencoe. Glencoe went and bought a lot of those old molds and produced them. So this good chance this thing could show up on the Glencoe labeling. But nothing to look forward to, but you never could tell. But that would be the company that would rebox this kit. Okay guys, went together quite very well. It was a fast build. These helicopters ain't much to them. And so right now, while it's done, I'm concentrating on my 1955, which is a 1960 box Revell Kawasaki 816 work transporter. And I got a pretty good, I'll probably have that thing probably done by maybe this evening sometime, and show the final reveal of that. So I'll bring that in as a supplementary build on top of the final reveal of this Husky. So it's going on quite well. I like the way that went together. It's all aluminum finish using my paint. And a lot of guys go, "Hey Frank, what kind of silver finish do you use?" Well guys, I've always been for home brews, and here's my secret. I need lighting it right here. This is from Ace Hardware store. That's called metallic aluminum. It dries about 3 or 4 hours and leaves no finger marks. Now here's the kicker, fellas. Get yourself a can of acetone. With acetone, 50-50. Half this has acetone. The acetone kicks in like a plate, like a fast dryer. That's why you notice on your Testors metallizer finishes, it has kind of like an acetone smell. The odor of it's a lot different compared, and also dries faster too. Is because of the acetone. Or you could use turpentine. Turpentine's an excellent good dryer too. And so this is my secret right here. Get yourself a big can of this, and fellas, always keep it shaken up every day. Shake it up every day, and it'll keep it from making a film on top of the paint, because you don't want no small particles of that film breaking up into this paint here, because it'll come out your airbrush, and it'll get on your model and ruin the finish. So this is my secret right here. Get yourself some acetone and some metallic aluminum paint at the Ace Hardware store. With this here quart can here, fellas, I can paint 1 million models out of this. Okay guys, that'll be it. Okay, we're going to swing over the camera right now. We're going to take a look at this Husky right here, and we'll bring back the camera yours truly, and I'll discuss what I'll be doing next. Okay guys, here we go. The old Kamon Husky is waiting for you. And we'll zoom in a little bit here. There you go. I want to get you just enough to cover the perspective of the chopper itself. As you can see, it's how that paint works on it, fellas. I'll tell you, I've used a lot of aluminum finishes. I use Alcads, Testors, S&J. Archer's Hobby World had liquid plate one time back in the 70s. That went out like a fart in the wind. But this stuff here supersedes all those finishes, as you can see. If you can handle this thing and touch it all you want to, it leaves no finger marks. I kid you not. And you can see how this thing is very beautiful, how it goes together. And it goes together real fast. The only negative thing I could see in it is, as a nick picker for now, back then there was no such thing as nick picking. You had something that that was very gratifying, and you weren't picky. The back of the clam doors back here, fellas, they open up. But when you open up, you see nothing but bare bones in there, so it's always best to use put your side walling in, also your sub basing for your interiors, but you use sheet styrene, and that'll fill the bill right there. And this is the marking of the 1950s. The Air Force used these exclusively during the Vietnam campaign, and they always went out to rescue the downed airmen on called Code Pedro. And these were used pretty much. To my understanding, there's only one such example today that's flyable. There may be a few of these museums and such, but there's only one such example that's so flyable. Now everybody say, boy, how the hell do those blades turn like that? Where they look like they run into each other. Well, that's the idea of the Kamon company when they designed this here chopper. They made it so that you can be able to they cant the blades. As you can see how they turn. And they rotate this matter. And this kit by Ringo Toys, they had one of these that was motorized. There was a motor that sat inside here. It probably ran on a penlight battery, I don't know, that ran these chopper blades. And so I didn't make this thing as a gimmick model. I left it as is per instructions to illustrate how the blades rotate, because they all turn just opposite. They counterclockwise like that of the P-38. Now guys, this makes a very wonderful collection to the chopper enthusiasts in mind. I mean, this thing is just it's a beautiful little hunk of plastic, and I really enjoy building this thing. And so this goes to my collection of choppers. So far I completed 3 choppers of Chopper Madness. I'm finishing up my transporter. Now we'll set this beautiful Kamon out of the way, out of harm's way, but I'll bring over the next project I'll be showing you guys. Yeah, but next that Chickasaw right there is a good spot. Okay, fellas, here's the other one. This kid is about as ancient as what ancient means. This is my transporter, my Revell 196 scale 1955 kit release of the Kawasaki 816 transporter. There's only 2 examples of these that ever were built, fellas. The first one crashed. They had a lot of problems with it. And the second one was it was successfully flown and demonstrated. It has turbojets engines in the back. The first one didn't have such. So they figured by adding turbo for more power, it'll be able to fix the problem. That was probably one of the issues it had. But when it comes down to, fellas, they put the cart before the horse on this model. So this thing here never did enter the Air Force as a mainstay of utility, troop transports, or just gunships or anything of that sort. Although the thing was initial design is to carry tanks or howitzers, trucks, jeeps, and personnel. And so I never realized that and seen that. The motors they come off and everything. I just got they'll free wheel spin like that. I got about 5 or 6 more parts on it. That's all done. And the windows they got to be colored in, so I'll take care of that. So I should have this thing done by this evening sometime and make a video of it tomorrow. So that's what's shaking right there, guys. I should have this thing done by this evening. Okay, we'll put this big boy right back in the box where it came out of. Stick the Kamon right on top of here where she was at before. Here's a spotlight for today. There she is, fellas. And we can zoom in a little closer for details here. This is I love this old chopper. It thing sure has its place in the collections. You can see how I built it out inside the clamshell doors right there. You can see the bulkheads put inside there. That's how it was in the real machine. That's about as far as I got. But there's some modelers that built this thing in the past, and they really did they really gave it their all to make this thing look right. So this is the famous Testors Hawk 1/32 scale H-43 Kamon Huskie. And it's a perky little helicopter. The Russians got one similar to this, which is its successor. It has two turbines. This has single. Okay, guys, we're going to take this camera sinker on yours truly and finish up the video here and discuss what I'll be doing now. Okay, guys, when I finish up that H-16 transporter, I'll make a video of it like I did the Kamon here. And I'm going to start on that trumpeter 1/35 scale Boeing CH-47A Chinook. And I'm going to go to the hobby shop probably either later on this afternoon or maybe tomorrow and see if I can get me some infantry and 1/35 scale, that Vietnam era. Because I'm going to try to make some kind of a little diorama for this thing, which will be a good plus, because they got a lot of stuff down in this hobby shop lot that's called the Hobbytown USA. That's outside of Smitty's. They've got a lot of landscaping, pre-made landscaping stuff, which saves time. I mean, time ain't the issue though, but it's something like that. It sure makes life a little easier, especially for dioramas. So I might buy me a couple of gimmicks of those ones and add it to the Chinook. And I look at the Chinook kit. It's going to be a fast build. This one too. It's only contains about 5 sprues and 4 fuselage halves, which goes together. Now this Chinook is truly a big boy. It's big. I mean, I'd say probably you're looking at maybe 22, 23 inches of plastic. And it's big around in the back. You got to pack it virtually almost stick your fist to the back end of the ramp where they board in and board out. And the Chinook is still flyable today. It's a very successful virtual helicopter for its day. Came out back in 1962. That's when they were first released. They were the successor for the H-21 workhorse or Flying Banana. And the Hueys, they never phased it out. They still use them even up today. They're a very, very well proven design. So the Chinook's going to be the next candidate when I finish up this Revell transporter. So after this video, I'll let this thing load up, and I'm going to go ahead and turn 2 on this H-16 right here. And prepare for a video for tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, that'll be it for this evening, and I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And all your comments, guys, I'll read all your comments. I'm very deeply sorry again for not responding to them on the fly. And so much I have to say, and so much I got to catch up on. So I can sum all it up by a visual of me saying thank you very much, guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate everything you do on there, and all your comments. It's good for my heart. It welcomes me, and I feel good. And thank you very much. And so I got a lot of stuff coming your way, guys. A lot of stuff. And so between Facebook and this YouTube, I'm out there. Okay, guys, time to get out of here. Once again, make Mama happy. Happy modeling. Please subscribe. And God love you guys. And God bless you. We'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, boys.